Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you with my review of Little Women Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 5, A Life Worth Celebrating. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Tonight's episode of this review is going to be a little different. I have a special guest with me, Miss Juicy Baby. She is behind stage, and we are just so excited. Please remain respectful in the comment section. And the next voice that you're going to hear is going to be me and Miss Juicy Baby.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
aunties and everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now, you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even
Aunties and sweet old auntie. Aunties and queens. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hi, everybody. It is Miss Juicy Baby.
That's right, you said it, boo.
Miss Juicy, I count it so much as an honor and a privilege to have you here with me tonight. Do you have any two devices on or just one?
I have two where I'm recording you and us, and then I have the one on that I'm on.
Okay.
Is it
All
messing
right.
up?
You can hear the feed, just a little bit of feedback.
Oh, okay.
So just turn it down, I guess. But I don't mind you recording me. How does this picture look?
This
Okay. Miss Juicy, let me tell you something. This episode, every week I rate the episodes, right? You know that.
yes.
If you've been with me for a minute. I have to rate this episode an A plus. And I barely give out A pluses. But this was the A plus episode. I was so emotional through this episode. I was crying. I was happy. I was irritated. Um, I was all of that. But I was so proud of you ladies. I mean, like, I was proud. Y'all did me good, because I'll come on here and go
Oh yeah.
off.
Oh yeah. I know. I watch you faithfully.
But this was just the episode. Like, let's start from the beginning, Miss Juicy. So you all opened up with the tragedy. I didn't think you all were going to open up that way, but you did. And when you opened up that way, I thought that it was what we needed because we had been watching for weeks, seeing her on the episode.
Right.
I think a lot of us was wondering why was she, why did they keep it? And why did they, bring us to this climax really for this to happen?
Because a lot of people, I think, was confused, even though we said it at the beginning. We had already started filming before she passed. And what happened was, it wasn't until after we shut down due to COVID when she ended up passing. She didn't pass before COVID. She passed in the middle. When we got shut down, that's when she passed. So we had already filmed so many episodes before, at least 4 episodes before she even passed. And so then we got shut down, and that happened. And when that happened, I can't say just my attitude, but all of our attitude was like, we're not coming back. That's what our attitude was. Because unlike a lot of other shows, each one of us girls have our own personality and bring so much to the show. So losing any one of the girls would be dramatic for us. And that, I don't know how we did it. Well, I do know how we did it. We had to stick together.
Yeah.
We literally had to lean on each other to come back.
Even the beer.
Even a beer. It was hard, but she did. Because you had
Uh-huh.
to think about what would Minnie want. And
Hmm.
that's exactly what I was telling each and last one of the girls. Now you have even more of enough reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? Think about if she was here. What would she be doing? What would she want? And so instead of focusing on the negative and the bad things that happen, focus on the happy times we shared with her. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to get through it.
Miss Juicy, let me tell you, you handled it like a Jew. You
It
had,
was hard. It was it was a lot harder than what people think. By me being executive producer on the show, it was really, oh, you didn't know. Well, okay. It was real hard because I'm also a cast member. So I had to think business, but then I also had to think I need to be here for these girls. We need to be here for each other. And so put your business cap on, put your management cap on, and say, hey, look, I know you guys are hurting. We all are hurting. So lean on each other. Forget she just cussed you out. Forget this person just cussed you out. That ain't gonna pay your bills. So yeah.
I like the part. I'm hoping everybody can hear me because that feedback.
Is it
Can
is it
you
the
all
feedback or
hear
is it
me?
my TV? Is it my TV too loud?
It may be.
Let me go because I was like, it's not even connected at all. Hold on a second.
Can you all hear me? Yeah, they saying that.
Is that better?
Hello?
Is
No.
that better?
Coming from whatever you're recording, or even you even got two things open at the same time. Hello?
Okay, it's off.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me? They saying it's real bad feedback.
I don't have anything else on.
What about how many browsers do you have open? There you go. It stopped. It stopped. No, it didn't. She needs to lower her. What are you saying? She needs to lower the feedback from her other device.
From what?
Hello? How many browsers do you have open? Do you have open your a Gmail or
Um, just the StreamYard now. I just closed the other browser.
okay, hello? So hold on, let me try this. If I mute you, can you still hear me? So I'm gonna talk and then I'm gonna mute you and then we're gonna come back in.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh no. Okay, so go all the way out and come back in and hopefully it'll fix.
Okay, I can see you now.
Okay. Okay.
Can
Yeah. So Miss Juicy. So Miss Juicy, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute and then let you talk, and then we're gonna do it like that. So Miss Juicy, we have been watching over the last couple of years your relationship between Minnie and her mommy. We remember the chicken wing incident because I like almost turned a table over because I've always been team Miss Juicy baby. Always been Miss okay. But I ain't get my sunglasses and I'm gonna let you address that too. Okay. But anyway, when I saw the mother, okay, so the twins, the tiny twerking twins, got together with everybody else and did like a memorial service. It was decorated very nicely. Everybody came. I see that everybody was trying to, wear their pink in representation of Miss Minnie and everything. And at the end of it, the mother said that, she needed to make amends. She wanted to do something. And she apologized for throwing those chicken wings on you. How did you feel about that?
I was shocked. I was shocked. It was something that should have been done, but um, but better late than never. I was shocked. I was surprised. I was happy. But as you can see, my eyes, you couldn't see nothing else because my mask was on. But my eyes was like, what? And and the other producers didn't even know. Yes. And so they was like, we did not plan this, Juicy. We did not plan this. And I was like, what is going on? So I accepted it because she knew that regardless of what the show shows, she knew that me and Minnie still was friends. We still, you can't work with somebody every day and not have a relationship, whether it's a working relationship or friendship or whatever. And so, hell, I was the one that brought Minnie on the show. So it's a lot of things that a lot of people don't really know. But we was friends before the show, and so yes, exactly, exactly. So we had a bond that was already there. But sometimes when people um, that haven't been used to those things tend to listen to other people.
I figured that Miss Minnie had a lot of people in her ear. And I think that the people that were in her ear was telling her to compete with you. And that's where the dissension, the chaos, the confusion came about. What do you think about that?
You are absolutely correct. I do believe that as well because, I mean, you called it everything that you basically have said. You called it because I'm in your comments like, preach. But I'm just saying it was like, it was a hard lesson to learn. The only thing that I didn't want for her, I didn't want that for her. It's like, you have a life. You got things that you want to do. I want the people to see what you want to do, not you piggybacking off of me, not you saying that you want to do this because I want to do this. Pick something out there because I know there was a lot of things that you wanted to do. Let them see who Minnie really is, not who Juicy is, or not somebody that's trying to be like Juicy. Because honestly, I feel like in reality, no, she wasn't trying to be like me. But because you listen to other people instead of listening to me, that's what you chose to do. And it wasn't no way around it. It was like, okay, you digging a hole and you're
Mhm.
not gonna be able to get out of it in several situations. So yes.
But
Yes.
but here's the thing. The thing about it is that unfortunately we never really, because either it was edited to be this way, because I'm strong on editing, or she just thought that this was, you all, I don't know about the storyline, so I ain't gonna try to get into it, but I am gonna try to get into it. Unfortunately, she's gone on to be with, with the Lord, and we really still don't know a lot about her. And I was hoping that, through seeing her boyfriend and all of that kind of stuff, that we would be allowed to see her, but her life was, was taken so tragically. But we really, at the end of the day, we know that she was friends with the Tiny Twerking twins, and we knew that she was trying to manage Abira, but there had to be so much more to Miss Minnie. Can you tell us what that so much more is that we did not get to see?
Well, you guys only got to see a little part of her personality. I mean, she had a huge personality, and well, you got to see her dressing and all of that good stuff. Um, I wish she would have been able to come out with that wig line that she was working so hard on, because that's one thing about her, that baby, she had the wig lures, a wig line, a shoe line, you name it. Um, but she was learning the business. She was freshly new in the business as well, so she was learning it and learning her way around. But here in Atlanta, a lot of people don't realize everybody that claims they're everybody want to be a PR, everybody want to be a manager, and don't have the skills. And let me get that straight. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Atlanta, period. So if you freshly and new in the business, you can be taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens a lot in Atlanta. Trust me, I've had my share of going through a management in the past, of people that say they was this and they wasn't. So, but they see us on TV and, oh, let me go offer my services, when they really are just trying to come up off of us. And um, if you hadn't been in the business a long time and don't know it, then you can get taken by that. And so that's another reason why a lot of things people really didn't get to see with her.
So I have another question. There's another person on the show that I don't know what the hell they doing. And I'm just gonna go ahead on and keep it 100 and keep it funky. I am Miss Juicy. What the hell does is Money in Atlanta for? What does Money? What's her goal? Like, what is she supposed to be doing?
You know what? I am not going to give it away, but I will tell you this. I am going to tell you this. She do have a lot of stuff going on at first, because she was new to here. She was trying to get her foot wet, trying to see what she wanted to do. She didn't know, have no clue what she wanted to do. So she did dibble and dabble in a whole bunch of things. But she finally found her niche. And the niche that she found, she's good at it. She's real good at it. Yes. So y'all gonna get to see that on this season.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Cause not only, well, how about, let me say it like this. Not only are you gonna see her working on it on the show, but outside of the show, she's still working on it.
So what happened between her and Moreland? Is it her and Moreland? I see next week Moreland is going to be on the show. Is her and Moreland still together?
Yes, they are. They're back together. They are back together. They are back together. They had their problems, they up and down, but they are back together.
Okay, now I notice that you laugh every time I say the Tiny Twat Twerking Twins. Do the Tiny Twat Twerking Twins know that I call them the Tiny Twat Twerking Twins?
I think somebody told them, honey. I think somebody told them. Oh my God. Yes, honey. Yes. I think somebody told them, but
So let me ask you another question. When we looked at the luncheon that Money put together, which I really thought was, I thought she did a great job with it. I'm sure, well, maybe she did it, maybe she didn't. I don't want you to get out of the way. Abira came out with a new wig on. She was, I got a new attitude, right? And she called herself trying to come to peace or at least extend an olive branch to the Tiny Toy Twerking Twins. And so were the Tiny Toy Twerking Twins um receptive to this? Are they still friends? What are we going to be seeing in the upcoming episodes?
I think the twins was just being skeptical, after being they were just being cautious. That's a good word to say. Because sometimes you don't know what to believe. Because after you've been deceived so many times, it's like you don't know what to believe. So they're to their defense, they was like, is she serious? Is she not? Is this another one of her gimmicks or what? We don't know what to believe. We don't know if we can trust her, if we can't. So,
So is the beef real?
huh? What did you say?
Is the beefs real? Is it a real beef?
Between them two, yes, 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 real. But between them two, yes.
Hmm.
It started first came back. It
What
started
happened?
when Abira first came and the twins was trying to host their very first gig, and Abira was making fun of them. Remember, we was at Havana Nights and she was mocking them, not realizing this was their very first time ever getting on a mic in front of people. They so used to dancing like in the clubs and stuff. They had never done that. But it's like, okay, well, we want to they wanted to try something else. They didn't want to be dancing all the time. So let us try to do something else. So they got a gig hosting the event. They was very nervous, really didn't know what to do. But that kind of hurt their feelings when Abira was um, it kind of hurt their feelings when Abira was making fun of them because they did. I hope. Can you hear that? Uh, it's Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow,
It's
y'all, I am
cool.
stop.
It's fine.
So it really hurt their feelings and it kind of discouraged them. But they had us to be like, go ahead and keep at it. In life, see, they've been sheltered all their lives, so they're not used to that. So, but we're like telling them in life, you're gonna have people that have negative things to say about you, but don't let it stop you. So they had to, bite the bullet and keep going. So use this as a test, you know. So, but they never was able to forgive her from that. Then it seemed like every time she came in contact with them, it was always something.
She did, and I often wondered what was the root cause of it. But when I met her and saw her mother, I got a better understanding, and she began to talk about, she kind of had the same childhood that I did. When we would come in the house, we couldn't be crying over a fight. We had to get out there and fight. And so in my teenage years, I really was a fighter. Like that's all I did. I didn't have great communication skills. Like I'm gonna bust you in your face and like that, like that's it, right? And so for me, Miss Juicy Baby, I see a lot of myself in Abira, but I do remember when Abira was um I remember when Abira was, antagonizing the girls at the function, and they never recuperated. I mean, they never came back together and all of that. But I'm hoping that it does, because at this point it's getting old. This particular storyline for Abira is really, really getting old. And I'm hoping that she does something different. Do we have any hope that Abira doing anything different?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you will get to see another side of her, as you did get to see a little bit this time, but you get to see another side of her where she did make amends with the twins. So, as y'all could see when we was leaving, getting ready, and but they still tread very lightly. So, but
So you said that you're the executive producer. How long have you been the executive producer over this show?
well, I just got the credit this season. It took them a while, but I just got it this season. I worked hard enough for it.
That's a major accomplishment. Can you tell the women that here on this channel how you did that?
Oh my God. Looking, listen, and learning, not coming in thinking I know everything, but being available when I needed to be available. Knowing that I'm a queen, not just calling myself that, but knowing and carrying myself as one. And just, having the connections and everything. So,
So, Miss Juicy, I'm asking you in front of everybody, where are my damn shades?
I tell you what, you go online and pick out the ones that you like, so I won't send you the wrong pair. How about that?
I love it. I love it. So, anything else you want to leave with us that you can tell about the upcoming episodes or anything like that? You want to share something?
Well, what I want to let everybody know that first of all, remember this is a TV show, so it's only so much that you get to see, and only so much you don't. At least this season, y'all getting to see 90 minutes and not 60. you know so despite of all of the commercials that's going on between it, but you get to see all of the girls, actually not just a storyline, but it's more of real life now. um Seeing them actually not waiting on other people to give them the opportunity, but actually going out there getting it themselves because they didn't have a choice.
So do you plan on working with Bree? She came over there. She threw her, the right cheek under the bus, left cheek threw right cheek under the bus and said that she wants to be a whole entire behind. And so now she's saying that she wants to. Well, she always was saying she wanted to go out on her own, but you was like, okay, I'm gonna sit back for a minute. Do you really plan on working with her?
If you need some advice, Auntie, I will give you some advice. Any one of them. I'll give the twins advice if they need it. I'll give Abira advice if she needs it. If Left Cheek needs some advice, I'll give her some advice. But that's it. No, 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 ma'am. I'm just being totally honest. No, ma'am. I don't have time to be a babysitter for anybody. You gotta want it for yourself. And again, like I said before, this season is actually gonna show them getting out from under people and going getting it for themselves. Because those other people, they no matter how much they want it for you, if you don't want it for yourself, and if you just sit down there waiting on opportunity to come your way, you're not gonna ever do anything. So
Miss Juicy, is this the last season?
we don't know that yet. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. We usually at the reunion show. So there will be a reunion show this year.
Oh, good. Can it not be Tara that does the interviewing, please?
We love Tara. Tara is the executive producer as well. Tara created the show. And so we love her. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How about the unfiltered? You like the unfiltered? That's really good. You don't like it? I love it. I love the unfiltered. We actually get to sit back and look at the show and make our comments about it.
I think that is the reason why I don't like unfiltered is not that it's not good and not that Lonnie Love is not good. But I have been covering this show for 6 seasons and I should have been sitting in that chair.
Well, you know what? We didn't choose a person. I do love Lonnie Love because that's my girl.
Hmm.
But of course, this was something new for us. We were shocked just as much as anybody else was. When they told us we're going to do an unfiltered each year, we would say, cool. That's something new. There's something different. So I'm actually enjoying it because, like I said, I love Lonnie because, we cool. But matter of fact, she reminds me of you so much because she's a fool just like you. She called it like it is. But you ought to see her sometimes while we're filming it. She has to bite her tongue a couple of times. So, but yeah, it's new and it's different. I think it's something that we should have been had,
Hmm.
but they just thought about it this year, and so, but
Well, one thing I can say about you, Miss Juicy, is I have watched you for 6 seasons now. I've watched you come and go. I've watched the highs and the lows of your life. And you are a hustler. You are on what is my show that I watch? Don't tell me. Do not tell me. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my goodness, I can't even get the show to mind. But you know what I'm talking about. You are on what, Claws. Yes, you are on Claws. You got your eyeglass line. You are an executive producer now. You were with Ricky Smiley. I know that I think you left the show and everything. I told you that my daughter loves to hear you sing the songs. You are a hustler and you are doing it not just for the little people, but for women as a whole. You are making it do what it do. And I look at you oftentimes and I'm like, this girl is hustling in her sleep. And I am so very, and I ain't kissing your butt. I ain't never kiss your butt. If I got a bad read on you, I'm going to read your tail just like I read the rest of them. But I'm going to tell you, Miss Juicy Baby, I am so very proud of you because you are a hustler, baby. You are the queen of Atlanta. You do the damn thing with style and with grace. And when you come out of character, you quickly apologize for it and you move on. I'm so happy that you came here tonight to be with us. I just want you to.
thank you so much. But that's the only way to be is to be real, be yourself. That's one thing about me. I never have ever tried to be like anybody else because when you get in trouble trying to be like other people because you got to work hard at it. You don't have to work hard at being yourself. So I wasn't going to let the pandemic stop me. It put a halt on filming. So let me find something else where I can continue to bring the money in. And so I just want to add to your list. Also, I'm also on Bigger right now. That's on BET, and I just filmed a movie with Lifetime, so that should be coming up. So I be working. I work very hard. I don't just like money would always say, Juicy, it's your fault because you make it look so easy. So we thinking that all we have to do is show up and it's gonna happen. No, it didn't. I said you can Google me, look up my resume. I've been at it for a long time. If you want it, you gotta go get it. You can't expect somebody to give it to you. And so, and that's what I did. And it wasn't just for the little people, it's for every woman. If you really want to just set your goals and don't accept no for an answer. If they won't give you the opportunity, then go create one for yourself. So
So what advice would you have for Auntie if I wanted to break into the business?
keep being you. Keep being you. I mean, believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. And like you doing now, you making a way that other people ain't made. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you making an avenue that you probably don't even realize. Look how many subscribers you have. You know what I'm saying? You making a way. You're a household name. I don't know too many people who don't know Auntie.
Does Ricky Smiley know Auntie?
I don't know. I left the show back in 2019. Yep, I left the show back in 2019.
I was sad about that, but I'm gonna tell you, you handled that thing with so much grace. I'm telling you, when you did that live out on your, I think you were out on your balcony or on your deck. You handled that with so much grace. And I think, and you covered him, regardless of what was going on, you covered him, you had his back and everybody else. You did not point the fingers of Miss Juicy. Like I was so, I think that that's where my respect level for you went way up here, because you could have handled that in another way and you didn't. Such class, such grace.
My mom taught me at a very young age, you don't gain anything by bringing another person down. If you don't have nothing nice to say about somebody, then don't say nothing at all. Like you said, there's a lot of things that I could have said that I could have did, but what was that gonna do for me? The only reason why I said anything at the time because the statement that was finally put out a whole year, almost 2 years later, was false. So don't. I've been being respectful all this time. So don't come out and put out a lie on me because y'all didn't know what to say. If you're gonna say something, tell the truth. And so, or just don't say nothing at all because you haven't said that for a whole year. So, but don't blame it on, oh, she's filming Little Women, because you have three other people on your show that's filming an Atlanta based reality show. So tell the truth.
Oh my goodness. Any last word?
Well, any last word? Anything that you guys want to do in life, set your goals and go for it. Don't accept no for an answer. Just do it. Prove them wrong, because that's what I do every day. I wake up. What can I do that people don't expect me to do? Oh, Auntie, I have my own cognac. It's cognac. Um,
Wait a minute. It's called what?
Lacier, Lacier cognac. I partner up with Miss Lacier, so I'm part owner. It is a honey flavored cognac. You don't have to mix it with nothing but a couple of ice cubes. That's how smooth it is.
So when did you do this?
How about saying the pandemic done brought me some love, boo? Y'all can't stop the queen. I am not stopping. I'm not rolling over. Not until God's time to roll over. Then hey,
I'm gonna have to partner up with you, Miss Juicy Baby, because you are doing the damn thing. You are doing the damn thing. So along with my shades, I need to go ahead on and get me a bottle of that cognac. Now I don't drink dark alcohol, okay? But I will let it sit up on the shelf and look cute.
you gotta at least taste it for me.
Okay.
Can I show you the bottle? Because it's so beautiful. Let me go get it. Auntie, I only moved this fast for you. Can you see it?
Is that a B?
It's a Lasserre.
So what is the emblem on it? Is that a bumblebee?
No, it's a flower.
Put it back up again. Put it back up again. Oh, that is so pretty.
My
Is it
very own.
so is it already in stores? Is it already being distributed in stores?
Well, we trying to get it distributed all over the world, but we haven't gotten it that far yet. It's all over New Orleans. It's in Total Wines in New Orleans. It's in Chicago. Some places in Texas. So we're working our way. It's not in Georgia yet because of the laws, but we're trying to get it here. But what we're trying to do now is partner up with a major distributing company that don't want us to drop our prices because it's a reasonable price. It's only like 42, 42.99, and that's a reasonable price for a cognac. And they want us to drop the price, and we were like, no, we know what our alcohol is worth, so we're not. You know the business logistic of things. So somebody gonna bite.
So how hard is it to get into the alcohol business?
I've been wanting to do this for years, and I'm just not able to do it as of last year, 2019. And so it's very hard.
I thought it was. I thought it was a very hard business for people to get into the alcohol business.
It's very, very hard. I think I lucked up on it because of it ain't always what you know, it's who you know. And so my good friend Mia X. You remember Mia? Mia X?
Mm.
You remember Master P from No Limit Soldier?
Mhm.
Okay, the only woman, Mia X. She introduced me to Mr. Lassera. Yep,
You are doing the damn thing. I know my subscribers are sitting on here shocked at the woman that you are, but I ain't. I am not shocked. I am rocking with you, leaning with you. I'm standing 10 toes to the ground with you. We gonna be together, Miss Juicy baby, till the damn wheels fall off. And even then, we gonna push that mofo together.
that's right. I'm glad that just to let people know for the next episode, y'all get to see another side of me that a lot of people don't get to see. You're gonna get to see the community service that I do, as well as even the Black Lives Movement, getting the girls involved with that. So I'm so happy that they get to see the activist side of Miss Juicy. So it's not just about entertainment; it's about real lives that matters. So they get to see all of that. Might be some more surprises.
So you said that you was taping me and you. What do you plan on doing with that tape?
I turned it off because it was feedback. I was
Okay.
gonna put it on my thing so my friends can see it on my
Aw, I can download it for you and send it to you.
Could you? Thank you, because I want to show them, hey, y'all need to go and subscribe to Auntie's Advice too, so they'll know what Juicy do on her time too.
But let me just say this, and I'm gonna say this to my subscribers. Back in the day, 4 years ago. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get my tissue. Back in the day, 4 years ago, when I was just starting off, I had just started my Instagram and just started my YouTube channel. And I probably had done maybe 5 videos, I think, maybe 3 or 4 videos. And sometimes I would come on, I'd be talking to myself. And Miss Juicy saw me and put a post on her Instagram page 4 years ago and was like, this girl is funny. This girl is this. And I'm telling you, Miss Juicy, You changed the trajectory. I was so ready to quit and give up because I had felt like I was doing it on my own. And you put it out there, and people were hitting my Instagram, my YouTube followers increase. You are the one that, and you didn't know this, I've never told you this, but you were the one that gave me the steam, the motivation, the drive, the encouragement to continue. I will never forget that you did that for me. You don't know what that one act did. You were like, this girl is funny. You put out, I think, a couple of my videos, and people took hold to Auntie's advice. And now, here, 4 years later, I get to say, I thank you. And I want to give you your flowers while you live. You are a phenomenal woman. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this, Miss Juicy Baby. Thank you so much.
You cannot give up at all because thank you for the flowers. Because people need to know in life, everybody is not going to be for you. Everybody is not going to be for you. Just like I gave you that word of encouragement, I had somebody to give me that word of encouragement. My first time out on the road, I started with Mr. Shelley Garrett and doing Broadway plays before I even met Ricky Smiley. I was in business over 19 years before I even met Ricky Smiley. And I started out on the road. Shelley Garrett, I came in and I took Kim Whitley's place. You know who Kim Whitley is? Yes.
Yeah.
This is how long ago she was still filming old drama. So she couldn't make the last end of the tour because she had to go back and film for them. So he needed somebody with a personality like hers to take her place at the end of the tour. He picked me to do it. I had no experience. The only experience I had was church plays in church. So he took me out on the road. He gave me everything. He gave me the script. I met up with him. Everything that could have possibly happened wrong in my life happened during that month time. I had to learn my script. I lost my father, and I was very, very close to my father. We buried my father on that Saturday. I left going out on the road with Shelley Garrett on Sunday. Um, I we had Monday through Wednesday to do group reads with the whole cast. And if I was Shelley, I would have put me on the first plane going home doing those rehearsals. I was very nervous. I wasn't stage fright or nothing like that. But I'm going to say he put me out there with the wolves. My first play was with Bernadette Stanis. That's Thelma from Good Times. I had all these veterans right here with me. Larry Blackman from Cameo. All of these veterans that's been doing this for a minute. And you want me to go out here in front of all these people and that. And not to tell me that one of my idols, Shirley Murdoch, was sitting in the audience. Yes. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I prayed and prayed and prayed. Right before the lights, I'm standing behind the door. Right before the door opened and the lights came on for me to come out, my stomach was up in knots. I had forgot every word that I was supposed to have been saying. But soon as that spotlight hit me and that door opened, I came out to shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Baby, I danced all the way across that stage. Then the words came back to me.
What?
He said, this is a natural right here. Because I was like, Lord, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but just give me the words that's supposed to come out of my mouth. And I knew then I loved it. I love stage plays. Now, I love TV, but stage plays is that adrenaline rush because it's a live feed. So I tell everybody to this day, I told you that to say this, keep working hard at what you're doing. Anybody, don't let that negative talk. You're going to have a lot of people that don't like what you're doing. Look how many people don't like me on this show. But do I let them stop me? No. And a lot of things are put on me, number one, because I am executive producer. So I got to take the butt end of a lot of stuff. Because if they're not producing it on this end, I have to make sure this show continue. So if that mean I gotta be a little mean ass sometime, excuse me, a mean butt, then I will. I have to do what I have to do. So, but it's because I have thick skin, and sometimes you gotta have that thick skin because those negative people, those negative comments, guess what? They watching too. They can talk all noise, whatever they want to say, but guess what? They watching too. They in that ratings too. So give them something to talk about. Can't please everybody. As long as at the end of the day you're happy and you're satisfied with your outcome and what you're doing, you just continue. You continue and make you better. Kim Whitley taught me. She came to see me way in Indianapolis. She said, "I want to see the girl that took my spot in there. I need to see the lady." She gave me. She went. She watched the show, and she was like, "Okay, let's have drinks afterwards. We staying at the same hotel. Let's have drinks." She said, "Use them like they feel like they using you. Do that. Perfect your craft and go for what you know."
I just love you, Miss Juicy. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I'm telling you, I know that the women in this chat have seen a whole different Miss Juicy, and I'm so glad that you came on this platform to show it's not a small thing. And don't think that I take it for granted or anything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you for being real. Thank you. You keep, honey. When I be missing it, I'm like, I gotta go back and look and see what she was talking about, cause honey. But I be listening to you. Don't realize it, but I be listening to you, and I go back. Okay, y'all, we need to do this, this, and this. Because do you realize that people don't know what you do? Do you realize that people don't? I be like, y'all don't hear it, but I hear it. Y'all don't want to listen because they talking negative about you. Y'all need to listen to some of that negative so y'all can change it.
That's right. Tell them Auntie said it.
No, I love you so much.
I love you too. Bye bye.
Bye.